Good evening. This is Peter Lawrence. Man kills passionately out of hunger or anger, out of fear or love. But man also destroys life coldly and impersonally, without rancor, unemotionally, and with but one purpose, to gain. It is of greed and murder that you hear tonight in a mystery playhouse. Oh yes, guilt has been known to lie heavily on the soul of the coarsest and unregenerate of human beings. And conscience is an unseen but terrible demon to those whose hearts are set in evil, exerting a grim and unrelenting power over their minds. Tonight our story concerns itself with a price of greed and revolves about a strange and almost fateful phenomenon that forced a man to stand ghastly trial before a jury of the dead. Listen as we tell you of Captain Bull Harrison and the 6 who did not die.
Far below the equator, where the blinding sun beats with fierce hatred on the endless surface of the sea, lie the lonely islands of the Gambier archipelago. There is no movement in the white, hot expanse of sand and ocean, no movement save the brief, fluttering excursions of flying fish and the few palm fronds that wave languidly above precarious footholds in the scanty soil. Barren and lonely are the Gambiers. And lonelier than most is the atoll of Mangariba, a strip of sand and gray coral rising from the sea like something foul and festering. For at high water the tide sweeps over it, and retreating leaves on its sloping beach all manner of snails and shellfish that helpless broil and putrefy under the blazing sun. No trader has ever visited Mangariba, for there is no one with whom to trade. And the gunboats of the Australian Territorial Patrol give it wide berth, for there is no one to watch. Only an occasional pearling vessel with its crew of native divers ventures within sight of Mangariba. Such a vessel is the sloop Nancy Hale, 4 days out of Sydney. A weather-beaten hulk with caulking oozing from her open seams, she lies at anchor in the lee of the island. It is sundown, and her small boat is returning from a day of pearl diving. The oars stroked by 6 dark-skinned natives, the Cockney mate standing in the bow. As the boat swings broadside to the sloop, the mate clambers aboard.
All right, Cavalli. Make her fast to the stern cleat. And mind you don't lose one of those oars overside.
Nay, not 10. Now it is 10. May do stem work all time.
Go, blimey, stop your even babbling. I don't care whose turn it is. Make her fast and ship them oars. If it ain't done by the time I get back from seeing the captain, I'll take the eyes off you. Now you mind what I say.
Filthy beggars always getting their ends up about something. It ain't one thing, it's another. I'd give £10 right here and now to be lifting a pint down in the Red Dragon cold. Blimey, I would. Instead of sweating me blood out in a million miles from civilization. Hi, Captain. I got one of these 3 sheets in the wind. I'll take a look.
Who's there?
Now, keep your shirt on, Bull. It's nobody but me, Foggy.
Oh, back already?
Well, been 10 hours under that blasted sun. Ain't that enough?
Close the door. How'd you make out?
Not bad. But, you might invite a chap to have a nip of that there gin sitting on the table.
Go ahead. That's the last of it.
Oh, blimey, the last of 60 bottles we took on at Sydney. You ain't been bashful about drinking it, have you?
You got any objections?
Oh, now, don't be getting your end up, Bull. No offense.
While you're drinking, let's see what you got for your 10 hours.
Well, now, I think we've done pretty fair at that. Here's one, your eye. Smelling like a spot of Dutch gin to set a chap right. Oh, good at that. Too bad there ain't more of it for the old back to Sydney.
What makes you think we're hauling back?
I thinks we are, Mr. Addison. Fast as the old trouble takers. I thinks we are.
Come on, out with it. What'd you get? A handful of stinking seed pearls?
Seed pearls, is it not on your life? Give an eye to these, if you please.
Good Lord.
Not bad, eh, Mr. Addison?
Where'd you get these, Foggy?
50 yards southeast of Manga River in 2 fathoms of water.
You know what they're worth. God, they must weigh 50 grains apiece. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
8
5,
by my
6.
count.
That's right. 8 times 50. 400 grains. All perfect, too. Hardly need peeling. There's 1,000 pounds here, Foggy. Maybe more the way the market is today. By heaven, you're right. We are hauling back. I can do a lot with 1,000 pounds.
Ain't you forgetting something, Captain? As about me and the natives.
What do you mean?
Well, the natives get half the catch according to the agreement with their chief, and I get 10%. Well, figuring rapid and not intending to be accurate, I should say that leaves you 400 pounds, not 1,000.
Trouble with you, Foggy, is you don't know how to figure. Now, listen. When we took on this batch of divers, we never dreamed we'd run into a haul like this, did we?
Can't say as we did.
All right. We figured maybe we'd come back with 50 or 100 grains, not 400.
What are you leading up to?
How far can I trust you, Foggy?
Well, now, I'd say that all depends on how much it's worth to be trusted.
If we get what I think we should for those 8 beauties, your cut will be 300 pounds, $1,500.
God, blimey, enough to take me back to England in style, ain't it?
More than enough.
Well, it sounds most attractive. How do you plan to work it?
Right now, 8 people know about this catch. You and me and the 6 divers. Chances are there are plenty more pearls where these came from. Must be a natural bed. We got to fix it so's only you and me know the location of that bed. Savvy?
I ain't interested in the bed. All I'm thinking about is getting enough to ship back to England.
Okay, this is how to get it.
You still ain't giving me no details, like, if you understand what I mean.
There's nothing to it. We lay over here tonight. Tomorrow morning we tell the boys we're making one last dive and hauling back. I'll go along with you in the small boat so's I can mark the spot. I'll take a belaying pin with me. They'll all dive in pronto because they've been there before. And when they come up one at a time like they always do, wham! You get me, Foggy?
I get you, Bull. Going to no tea party.
You say no more dive. You say we go back.
Mind your babbling tongues, you heathen. We got the captain with us today. He wants to see how you dive. Ain't that right, Mr. Addison?
That's right, boys. This is the last dive, and then we haul back. Good catch this trip. Plenty gin.
For the likes of them, is left to drink it.
Shut up, you fool.
We make only one dive, then we going back.
How about that, Mr. Addison?
Yeah, one dive. Then you're through.
They like that. Poor beggars.
What in your lip, Foggy? You tend to business. We're southeast of Manga River, about 50 yards off. This the spot?
Close enough, I'd say. Shivers! Heave that anchor, Taru. Over with it.
Sure, this is the spot, Foggy.
Near as I can come to it. She holding, Taru?
Yes.
All right, let us swing with the tide, what there is of it.
Water slack. Okay, get him over, Foggy.
Here we go, boys. You first, Kamuli.
No dive. Ear hurt.
He's got a dive.
Here, let's have a look at your ear.
No can see. Hurt deep inside.
Why'd you say something about it before we left the sloop?
Wait a minute, Foggy. I'll handle this. Come on, Lee.
Ear hurt bad, Captain. Very bad.
One dive won't do it no harm. I come out here special to see you and your boys go down. Tell you what I'll do. Anything you bring up this dive belongs to you. No split. All pearls yours. How's that? Well, what about it, Kamali?
No dive.
Stand up in the boat. Stand up, I said. Now, for the last time, Kamali, You gonna dive or not?
No dive. He'll hurt the bat.
Maybe this'll cure it. Now, the rest of you get over and make it fast. Go ahead. That does it. They're over. Hold the boat steady, Foggy. I'll work the belaying pin as they come up.
What about this one, you slug?
Leave him be till we get rid of the rest. Hold steady now. They won't be staying down there long, I can promise you.
I got a funny feeling no good's going to come of this.
Stow your feelings and keep the boat steady. That's all you got to do. I'll take care of the rest. One little tap of this belaying pin as they come up will be enough.
Here comes one. Right aside the boat.
Steady. Steady. That does for him. Went down like a rock.
Two more coming up.
I see him. That makes three. See the others?
Not yet. Would have got roughed up, am I? Hold on. Here they come. Two together.
That'll make it easy. Steady now.
Blimey, did you see the way them two's eyes rolled up? Like to send the shivers through me.
Give me a hand with this one and stow the gab.
What you gonna do with it?
Heave him over. Wait till I tap his skull to make sure he don't come to.
There ain't nothing finicky about you, is there, Bull?
Grab his feet. Lift him now. You're all right. Here. Now, get that anchor up. The job's done. All neat and clean.
It ain't done for me. I'll be seeing them poor beggars' eyes rolling up for a long time to come.
You'll forget about it once we hit Sydney. There'll be plenty of gin and rooms in the best hotel in town.
All I want is to book passage on the first boat back to England.
Don't worry about that, Foggy. You'll go back to England a rich man. I got another idea. The money we get for those pearls is going to be nothing compared to what we end up with.
Now what's on your mind?
You'll find out. Get that anchor up. All set?
Right.
Bend two on the oars. We're gonna be rich men, Foggy, you and me. Plenty rich.
£1,200 you got for them pearls, and me supposed to get my share, and I ain't seen a shilling, and I'm not going to now.
Shut up and open the door. You got the key?
No, I ain't got nothing for killing 6 men.
Pipe down, you stupid fool. Like to get us hanged? Here's the key. Open the door.
We're going to be rich men, Foggy, you and me. How's about that, Mr. Harrison?
Open the door, I said.
£1,200, and now we ain't got nothing.
Close the door.
£1,200 lost.
Stop talking about it. I've heard all I want to hear.
Oh, you have? It don't bother you that I ain't got no passage money, does it?
You think I figured on losing it? I had a system to beat that roulette wheel. Something happened. Didn't work.
I told you to stop.
You told me. What do you know about it? All I was trying to do was to build that stake up, make us some real money.
Yeah, now we ain't got nothing. Gamble it away you did.
There's more where that came from. I've got 20 pounds left. Enough to pay for this hotel room, dock charges on the sloop, and provisions. We'll go back to Mangareva and get ourselves some more of them big pearls.
I ain't going nowhere near Mangareva. Not on your life, I ain't.
Why not?
Because it ain't got pleasant memories, that's why. I'm quitting. I know a rum deal when I sees one. £1,200 left in a gambling house.
So you're quitting, huh? What makes you think I'll let you quit?
You ain't got no right to stop me.
No, I got a right to see that you don't open that big blabbing mouth of yours. I got that right.
I knows when I'm well off. I ain't doing no talking.
Maybe I'd better make sure of that.
Yeah, always one for making jokes, aren't you?
This don't happen to be no joke. We murdered 6 men back at Mangareva, you and me. We're the only ones knows about it. I think you'd better ship with me when the Nancy Hale pulls out in the morning. Yeah, I think you better.
I ain't shipping on no more pearl boats, and I ain't going nowhere near Mangareva. Now, that's final.
All right, Foggy. That's how you feel about it. Open the window, will you? It's hot in here.
It ain't a bit hot. You've been drinking too much.
Open it anyway. Thanks. Yeah. Nice view of the harbor from there, Foggy.
Pretty with all them lights blinking. Bull, how's about giving me half the £20 you've got left?
Sure. Why not? Yeah. 2 5-pound notes.
Much obliged, Bull. If I wasn't so set on going home, what are you holding my wrist for?
You're going out the window, Foggy. You're going to fall out.
No, I ain't got nothing.
I want to make sure you won't do it.
Let go of me, Bull. Let go.
So long, Foggy.
Bull.
12 stories to the street. You won't talk now, Foggy. Not at all. Ease off on that jib halyard, Dave. More! Okay, reefer up. Stand by to heave anchor.
Hey, you, Manu. Lend a hand with that winch. All right, let her go. Anchor down and holding, sir.
Make her fast.
Aye, sir. Make her fast, Manu. What, sir?
Yeah, this is it. We stole the aye and the sir business, Dave. We ain't formal on the Nancy Hale.
That suits me all right. So that's Mangariba, is it? Ain't much to look at.
Best pearl bed in the South Sea's right under us. Won't even bother with a small boat today. Work right from the sloop. Get the divers over.
Okay. Manu!
Yes, boss.
Get your boys over.
I'll go first. Me, headman, go first.
You'll learn, Dave. First dive's taken by the head man. These boys are new to this spot and won't go under till he comes up and says it looks clear.
Sorry. All right, Manu.
Got 8 beauties out of here last trip, Dave. You're gonna be real glad you shipped with me.
Manu, come.
Give him a hand.
Here you are.
Take boat out of here. Quick. Bad water.
Shut up! What's the matter with you, Manu?
Me dive. Go to bottom. 6 men down there. Dead.
You're crazy.
No, crazy. 6 dead men. They stand up like they live. My boys know that here. Bad water.
Hey, wait a minute, Manu. What do you mean there's 6 dead men down there standing up?
Like live, they standing up. But they dead.
That's enough from you. Shut up. Now the rest of you listen to me. You'll dive or I'll know the reason why. I came here to get pearls and you're gonna get them. There'll be no acting up on my boat. Dave, there's a diving helmet and lead shoes in one of the starboard lockers. Get them out. Test the air holes in the pump. Know anything about diving equipment?
Plenty, but I never went down myself.
You won't have to. I'm going down. I'll prove to these beggars there's nothing wrong down there.
Everything okay, Captain?
Yeah, just about touching bottom. Ease up on the rope a little.
Let the rope go, Manu. Easy. Take a bite in it. That better, Bull?
Yeah, much better. Keep that air pump and hand generator going.
Don't worry. Yeah, how's it look down there?
Can't see much yet. Gotta get used to it.
Lean forward when you walk. You need more rope?
Okay. I ain't doing any walking. All I want to do is stay down here a couple of minutes and prove to those native beggars that...
Captain, what is it?
Hold me up!
On that rope. What is it, Bull? What happened?
Get me up, Dave! Get me up! Don't come near me. No!
Stuck. No can fool.
It can't be stuck. Lay on it, all of you.
Dave! Hold me up!
We're doing our best, Bull. What's down there?
6 men. One who's right. They're standing in the water and gunning at me. But they'll
bad water.
Aye, you. Bull, they won't man the pump. We can't budge him. Bull!
You're stuck just the same as I am, aren't you? Stuck in the asphalt. That's why you're standing there grinning at me. You can't move.
Bull! Bull, listen to me!
Sure, I killed you. And I killed Foggy, too. I wanted it all for myself, and I'm gonna get it. Pearls, the biggest pearls you ever saw. They're down here all around me. I'm not afraid of you. You're dead. Dead, you hear me?
Bull, for the love of heaven, listen to me!
Pearls all around. Big ones. Go ahead. Bring your dirty devil's grin. You can't beat me. You can't.
Captain Bull Harrison, the watery courtroom, facing his jury. The jury with good reason to pronounce him guilty of murder and greed. Poor Bull. Down there with the pearls he wanted so much, and the men he murdered to get them. Funny, isn't it? Or is it? Please don't go. Come with me to the green room where the players are rehearsing our next performance. Come. Come.
Hello? No, I'm not Pamela North. She hung up, as usual. Maybe I better practice up on my falsetto. In a hurry this time. Hello? I am not... Dead. Oh, the door. Maybe he didn't believe me. No, I'm not Pamela North.
Well, of course not. I am.
Hello, Pam.
Oh, I'm glad to be home, darling.
Wasn't the reunion fun?
It was awful. Everybody sat around noticing how much older everybody else looked.
Post-mortems, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Darling, is there a man in your life?
Of course, dear. You.
There must be somebody else. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't been calling myself up and asking me if I weren't Pamela North.
Darling, you're not well.
I'm in perfect health. Listen, some goon has been phoning every hour and asking for you. As soon as I convince him that I'm not you, he hangs up.
Well, that's funny.
Well, it's reasonable enough,
I
but...
wonder if it has anything to do with the little man.
What little man?
The one who followed him home.
Maybe I should have asked you about the men in your life.
Certainly, darling. The street was so dark and he was so gray, sort of, and indistinct. I ran.
Did he run after you?
I don't know.
I would have.
You did.
But you slowed up for me.
Oh.
You answer it. I wouldn't want to disappoint him again.
All right, darling. Hello? Yes, this is Pamela North. What did you... hello? Jerry.
I know, he hung up. Probably thinks it's good, clean fun.
You know, darling, I am getting scared.
Nothing to get scared about. You're beautiful and... Near the window.
All right, darling. What...
Is that your little man coming down the street?
Yes, Jerry. He's looking up at the house numbers. I thought he was only a nasty little old man, but...
Come away from the window.
What are you going to do?
Call the police.
Oh, I may just be imagining things, Jerry. My imagination can't be that vivid.
Maybe in a car backfiring.
I know those were shots.
I'll take a look.
Jerry, don't you go near that window.
Relax, darling. No one could see me up here. Honey,
What is?
he's deserted.
The little man?
He's gone, too. Maybe that was a car backfiring. At any rate, most people would think so.
Darling, we've heard guns being fired too often.
Well, whoever fired those shots isn't there anymore. Neither is your little man. I sort of suspect he's disappeared from our lives. I hope.
That's our doorbell.
Uh-huh.
Let's make believe we're not home, Jerry.
It might be important.
That's what I mean.
I'd better see who that is. It's silly being terrified by nothing, Pam.
You can answer the door if you wish, darling, but I'm going to keep right on being terrified.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, no. No, I'm going with you. I want to be terrified in company.
All right, but get over to one side. I'm going to open the door.
All right, darling. It's the little man.
So it is. Won't you come in, please? Thank you. Shut the door, darling.
Uh-huh.
Are you Pamela North?
Yes, I am. Jerry, he's ill.
Not ill. Please, let me speak. They will kill you, Pamela.
You need a doctor. You better not strain yourself by speaking.
Must be. Don't need doctor. Must speak. I had them red lines by. Kill Pamela North. Left.
Are you falling?
I've got him. He collapsed suddenly. Hot rats. I'll lay him down here on the sofa. Get his coat open.
Shall I phone for a doctor, darling?
No. There's nothing a doctor can do for him.
Dead?
Chest full of bullets. Yes, he's dead.
Oh, poor little man. But who...
He came here to warn you against a murderer, darling. But the murderer got to him first.
Well, what is all this, do you suppose? Why do you think anyone would want to kill Mrs. Pamela North? She seems to be a perfectly harmless young woman, don't you think? But there must be a reason. Well, I'm afraid we'll have to wait for our next performance. And our guests will be the famous amateur detectives, Mr. and Mrs. North. Oh, incidentally, we are interested in your reaction to our shows. So why don't you write to the Mystery Playhouse, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA, telling us what you like or don't like or anything you care to say. Would you do that? We'd appreciate hearing from you very much. This is Peter Lorre, closing the doors of the Mystery Playhouse. Good night. Sleep tight. This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.